MainGolfYuk.
Selamat datang di MainGolfYuk dan senang sekali kita sekarang lagi di Cilandak KKU Driving Range untuk nyobain iron Titleist T-Series terbaru. Barengan sama tim Titleist Indonesia, ada Surya, kita lagi fitting sama Joe, ada Koko George di sana lagi ngetes iron, ada Fajar, ada Almay, ada Dita Farana, ada Mas Beni, ada Baudi, ada Ditya, ada semuanya ada di sini. Dan pastinya kita penasaran sama iron terbaru dari Titleist T-Series. Ibu udah cobain?
Udah dong.
Apa yang significantly harus kita coba?
Tapi kamu dapat ya?
Looks-nya kah?
Iya,
Performance-nya kah?
looks-nya clean banget. Sekarang komplit dari tes 100, 150, 250, 250 star, 350.
Oke.
Kayak sekarang kan aku pakai 200 kan?
Iya.
Pas di fitting jadi 150.
Oh, oke.
Jadi bukan angka itu mencerminkan keahlian bermain golf ya.
Benar,
Jadi
benar,
itu
benar.
feel, face itu feel. Nanti tinggal adjustnya bisa.
Pada akhirnya kita mesti coba.
Ya.
Untungnya kan ada Joe juga ya langsung dari Titleist Southeast Asia yang bantuin kita untuk nyari yang terbaik buat kita.
Yap.
Selain itu ada hybrid GT juga ya. Nah, kalau si Titleist T-Series-nya yang seru, sekarang udah nggak terlalu banyak bag penghampar, ada berapa bag itu karena mereka bikin satu alat, satu tools baru. Di belakang tuh kayak ada nih kayak gini-gini nih. Kayak gini-gini. Jadi kita bisa langsung colok shaft, betul ya Bang Iwan?
Betul.
Langsung colok shaft.
Coba angle bisa nutup close 1 degree, 2 degree, banyak banget.
Berarti kalau buat lo sendiri ini jadi makin ringkas dong.
Makin enak untuk player, makin agak susah ngapalinnya buat gue.
Bang enak. Oke ya, kita lagi nunggu giliran sekarang. Silakan keliling. Oke, sekarang kita udah sama Joe. Joe, how are you?
Good mate, how are you?
Good, good.
Great to see you again.
So excited to look the new version of T-Series,
Yes, yes.
especially the T250.
Yes,
Because
yes.
as I seen it on the Instagram, it looks very, very slick.
It does, it
Can you
does.
show it to us?
Absolutely, absolutely. So, this is the head right here. So T250 and T350. So this is the fitting head, right? So this is a little weight port that we have for fitting specifically. So that would be the clean look that we have, but we just have this for fitting purposes only.
Yeah.
But yeah, very cool. The high strength steel design all the way through that one piece. So no more badges, no more medallions on the back. So very, very cool looking club this time around. We still have all the max impact technology in here, tungsten weighting in the heel and the toe, so that moment of inertia is up, CG's low, so we can get some good ball speed, good launch. So lots of good things in there.
Okay, but now today we're gonna find out which the best for me.
Absolutely.
I will be blindfolded. I just hit, and then let Joe do the work.
All right. First things first, what golf ball do you use? Pro V1, Pro V1X?
I'm using the left dash.
Left dash, okay. I don't have left dash here, so Pro V1's going to be closest in terms of
Pro
speed for
V1?
that one.
Okay.
So we'll do our fitting with that. So, what are we using at the moment? What have you got?
7.
7 iron, but what have we got? T150, and then we got NS
AMC.
Pro, AMC. Okay, cool. We standard length, we lie differently. What are we?
No.
Everything's standard?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. In terms of shape-wise, what do you like to see? Like draw, fade, high, low? Where are you?
Actually, I prefer the fade,
Prefer the fade.
but last few rounds,
Yep.
I don't know what happened to my swing, so I kind of difficult to hit fade. So
Okay.
lately it's more like drawing.
Okay, sure. And what about your divots? Are they deep, shallow, medium? Where are they sitting?
Very shallow.
Very shallow. Okay. If you're making a mistake on course, what's the typical bad
Pull.
shot like? Pull. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Let's watch a couple.
Oh, Surya, nomor Surya. Surya.
One flat.
1.5.
Nice.
More like that.
Yep.
Just like a bit pull.
Pretty consistent sort of shape, but right? You get that pretty consistent shape
Yep.
now with that done. Okay. And what's a typical 7-iron number in terms of carry distance?
Sorry?
What's a typical carry distance number for you?
Carry distance with the 7-iron is around 158 meters.
158 meters. Okay.
So the total distance is usually around 160, 162.
Okay. Nice. Okay. Not much divot at all, yeah? Not much divot.
Not
Like
much.
it's pretty clean. Okay.
Pretty clean, pretty clean.
Okay, so let's do a like for like comparison to start with. So let's go 150 head, yeah.
Yeah.
And just I don't have that exact shaft, but I do have.
Actually, tomorrow I'll switch the shaft into the C-Taper 110.
Oh, okay, okay,
I haven't tried it, but I just trying to like exploring
okay,
something.
okay, okay. If you haven't tried it, we won't dive into it. We might.
Gila, ini seru sih, opsi shaftnya banyak banget. Dan mungkin dengan teknologi yang baru itu yang tinggal colok terus pasang, kita jadi bisa nyobain banyak ya bang.
Ya, ya.
Kita juga jadi bisa
Kita mungkin dari angle-nya,
benar.
dari lock-nya, flat-nya.
Apa flatnya? Ini memudahkan banget sih. So is this the first time the Titleist using this kind of fitting session for the irons?
Yeah, yeah. So previously we could only bend, or we could only adjust the lie angle like 2 degrees flat, or like 2 degrees upright, 4 degrees upright.
Yeah.
But now we can do 1 degree increments, and we can also adjust loft as well.
Okay.
So it makes it's super handy.
Okay.
So if you look at the chart here, you know, we can go 2 flat, we can go stronger in loft, we can go more loft, we can go upright. There's so many different combinations
Okay.
we can do, and we can
Okay.
be very precise. Before, when we were talking about like changing lofts, all right, it was you know, a bit of that was, if we didn't have the tools to bend it on spot, a bit of that was guesswork, right? So, but now, you know, if we think someone needs more launch and more bounce or something like that, we can add some loft. If we think the other way, maybe we need to take some off, we can we can do some different things.
Okay.
Very, very cool. But a lot of combinations to remember.
Yeah. A lot of.
Okay, so this is as close as that shaft will get. This is NS Pro 950. I don't have that one here,
Okay.
but yeah, just,
I feel like it's easier to get the divot than the previous
yeah,
shaft.
okay.
Back when I used the previous shaft,
Yeah,
it tend to thin.
yeah. Yep. Okay. First impressions, like when you're looking down on it, does it look the same, different? What's your feel?
The offset is a bit bigger.
Okay. Some people have said that for sure. The blade length is 1 millimeter longer as well, so probably gives the impression that. Okay, pretty neutral in terms of the lie. Sorry, that's off. Okay, interesting.
Dioprek lagi, sampai dapat yang terbaik.
Just try that config, just for me for the start. Just give me one more, man. One more, please. Okay.
More consistent in terms of accuracy.
Yeah, your ball speed on the first two anyway were like pretty much on top of each other, which is good. So, okay. So, shaft feel wise, do you like? So you've got NS Pro there, but you're trying to see taper tomorrow, right? Are you just exploring different shafts, or is there different weights that you think you might like?
I definitely have no any preference for shaft because I'm not someone who's really exploring about the fitting stuff.
Sure.
And the shaft, so maybe this time I can really figure it out.
Yeah, let's do it. Okay.
Good. AMT?
Yeah, this is a new one. MT silver. It sort of sits in between white and black. So in terms of like the ball flight, so pretty cool. So it has a different feel to NS Pro, right? For sure. It's going to give you a slightly different, maybe a little bit lower ball flight.
Lower?
Maybe. But when you referenced before how you're like, it's easy to get the divot, right? So it's like, okay, maybe we'll try a little bit more weight and see what that does to the feel.
Yeah.
See if you can sort of control that a little bit more. So.
Is this gonna be the new stock shop for the T-Series? This one is upgraded?
One of them, yeah, one of them. Because we still got the red, black, silver, and white as options. So in Southeast Asia, we're still going to have like an NS Pro, like Zelos option.
Okay.
But this, I think this one might be in the 150 as an option, as well as the Project X LZ. So
okay.
Yeah.
First two balls is
pretty good,
but the main difference is just like when I'm trying to take away, it feels way hard, a
bit more weight, right? Yeah.
How important is feel when we are doing this kind of fitting? Because if you're looking at the ball contact, it's perfect.
Yep.
The shape of
really
so good, but it seems like too heavy for me.
Yeah.
When I'm trying to take away.
So that's up to the individual, right? When you say how important is feel, that's a question you need to ask yourself, right? It's just like, okay, results are great, but it feels heavy for me, right? How am I going to perceive that when I'm out there playing rounds? So I'm playing multiple days. Is that going to affect me? Am I going to start playing, not great because of that reason? So if that's working, right, great. Then we can probably find other options with less weight that have that same sort of feel, right? Not same sort of feel, but same sort of performance, right?
Okay.
So when we're trying to get feedback from, when we're doing a fitting, right? That's like that's great, but how does it feel if someone's quiet and they don't say anything? It's like, we might end up there. But if you're like, gee, that's heavy, I'm not sure I can manage that for whatever, how many holes. So let's try and find something that's like that gives that sort of flight, that sort of result, but in less weight. Yeah.
Because last time when we were at Suvarna, I was okay with the LZ.
Yeah, it was LZ.
But after I got it, and when I go play on course, it feels like, oh, it's too heavy, so I tend to pull it much.
Sure. Okay, good. So let's go a weight down from that, which is going to be the AMT black version. This is somewhere.
So the last one was the silver, right?
Last one was silver. So the black's the one down from that, wherever it is disappeared to. Here it is.
Jadi kalau NT ini ada kode-kodenya warna silver, black, dan lain-lain. White, black, silver. Tapi emang sejujurnya gue kalau lagi fitting gini mencoba untuk kayak orang untuk telinga, tutup mata, gue mencoba untuk nggak pengen kasih banyak opini tentang apa yang gue rasain. Biarin si fitternya bekerja dulu, baru ketika kita udah mulai nemu, oh bener nih arahnya dia udah mulai bener, baru gue kayak tadi, ini bolanya enak, pukulannya bagus, tapi gue ngerasa keberatan. Disitulah baru ada diskusi dua arah yang mudah-mudahan nantinya bisa ketemu satu racikan yang paling pas. Jadi buat kalian semua yang mungkin suatu ketika ke toko atau kemanapun tempat fitting, penting banget untuk bisa dua arah. Kadang data bagus, tapi kitanya nggak pede, nggak bakal bagus juga. Jadi pede di kitanya juga harus tetap jadi prioritas.
Maybe prep that one. Okay. I don't have the stiff one with me in this one, but let's try this.
But the weight same?
No, it's less. It's
less.
like, yeah. So this progresses from like 101 to 119 in terms of how it progresses. So AMT is ascending mass technology.
It's like the AMC.
Yeah, it's like AMC. Yep. So I've got a red one that we'll try next as well. That's a bit more like that, same weight as your NS Pro 880 AMC.
Okay.
That's a bit more in that direction.
Okay.
But let's progressively work down there.
Okay.
So.
Masih aman.
It's a bit low on the face, that one.
Yeah.
Okay. When you're taking this one back, are you feeling less weight, the same
Less
sort
weight.
of feeling, or what are you feeling?
Less weight means more confident to me.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Good. It's a great looking shape. I love that shape.
Yeah.
Maybe a touch left from what we need, but that's okay. Can adjust that. So let's just do the same config in the red now. Okay. So we go same style of shaft in terms of AMT,
Okay.
but the red's just that step lighter. It's going to probably have that same weight feel as your AMC.
Okay.
See what you think, and then we'll delve into the 250 head, which I know you're probably pretty keen to try.
Yes, of course.
All right, man.
This is nice.
Very good.
I like it.
Last one wasn't your best, but the pretty good for the others. So maybe that last one, the strike was a little bit off. Yeah. How does so this is obviously less weight than the black. So how does is it like confidence more for this one, or is it you prefer the black, or where are you
I
at?
prefer the black one
Prefer the black?
because it doesn't feel that heavy,
Yeah.
and overall for the feel during the impact,
Yep.
I can have a better feel. with the
Excellent.
black
Okay. Good. All right.
Yang hitam. Yang hitam.
Now, the moment you've probably been waiting for.
Yep.
So-
The T250.
All right, man.
Look at that. Slick. Gue sih berharap Joe bilang, Alit, kayaknya lu 250 deh. Tapi enggak, kita harus kosongkan kepala. Yang pasti slightly thicker than the 150, right?
Yeah. Yeah, slightly. So they do progress really well, but nice.
Higher ball flight, did you?
Yeah, it's good looking shape. I like it.
This one is very thin.
Yeah, which is okay, right? So if that's a thin one, ball speed's still okay, right? Yeah, it didn't go as far because it was thin, but your ball speed's up there. So why that thin one is still going to go okay is because of the L face that's in this one as well. So there's an L face down here for a T250 and T350, right? So if your miss is typically a little bit lower on the face, right, that really benefits in a T250 or T350 head. So when we were talking before about, you know, not taking much of a divot, so thin is probably where a lot of your misses happen. So in a 250, that's really going to be beneficial for you if you do miss it at like maybe a groove or two lower than what you what you
Jadi
should.
kalau kalian ada tendensi topping, mukulnya tipis, T250, T350 bisa jadi opsi yang baik. Aduh.
Okay.
That's so low on the face,
Yeah.
but still can get the height.
Yep. Yep. Nice. That's good.
Yeah, if you're talking about the feel, it's so much different than the 250 and the 150.
Than the 150, yeah.
I personally prefer the 150.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
Maybe because I used to play the 150 on the last series.
Yeah.
But in terms of data, which one you need I should take?
They're very, very close. They're very, very close, right? So in terms of feel, and if that's important to you, which it seems like it is, right? It seems like it is. There's not a massive performance difference between the two to go, you need a 250, right? Sure, some of your misses when you hit it low on the face, a 250 will be beneficial for that, right? But for yourself, you're probably going to play better golf and enjoy golf more with a 150, just because of how they feel. So I think AMT black, I think I like that shaft. So yes, it's a little bit more weight than what you're using now, but it's not like super heavy, right? And being AMT, all the clubs are going to feel the same weight as that weight progresses, right? So, you know, the other option you could do, if you wanted to have 150 down in like from the pitching wedge to 7-iron, and then go 250 in the 5-iron and 6-iron, that's also an option, right? So you can easily blend sets. So I know you said when you looked down before and you're like, T250 is a little bit thicker. It is, but it blends quite nicely, right? That's sort of
I
what
think
the
that will be a very good combination also.
Yeah.
Because now I'm playing the 4-iron is 350,
Right.
200,
Yep.
500, and the rest is 150.
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
But somehow 6-iron still a bit too small for me with the 150. So maybe your suggestion about doing the 5 and 6 for the 250 and the rest is 150 will be good.
So you got 3-iron and 350, do you?
No, I do not have the 3-iron, just the 4-iron.
Okay, so 4-iron 350.
350,
and then
5-iron T100.
Okay, got it.
And then 6 to pitching wedge is the 150.
Yeah, okay, so go 250 and the 5-6, and then 150 from there down.
Yeah.
So, sound okay?
Because,
That's 1 degree upright as well.
Okay.
So from before, because you were just a little bit nose down and flat, which is probably where some of those little pushes probably came from. So just making a little bit more upright.
Upright?
Yeah, straighten it up. It probably brought your strike in a better position as well.
Okay.
But yeah, it's quite good there.
Yeah.
But from before, which is, so before, see how we're sort of nose down a little bit? So just making a little bit upright sort of fights again. Yeah. So that nose just gets down there a little bit, which sometimes really just leaks that face.
I need to make it more upright.
Yeah, so we'll just bend it one up.
One degree up.
Yeah. Yep. Do you see dynamically you're there? And that's neutral there.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Okay.
Makes sense?
So the 5 iron and the 6 iron with the 250. 7 to pitching wedge the 150.
Yep.
With the AMT black stiff.
IMT black. And what's your wedge setup look like? Have you got the 150 and the 48, or what have you got?
No.
Okay.
So going straight from the pitching wedge to the 50-degree wedge.
Okay.
So I used to play the 52, but after I switched to 150,
yeah, gap was too
the
big.
gap was too big.
Yeah. Yep.
So I switched to
Nice.
50.
So,
Okay, that sounds good. Joe, thank you so much.
no worries. Always a pleasure.
Thank you so much. Jadi teman-teman semua, kalau misalkan kalian penasaran sama T-Series yang baru, sebentar lagi akan ada di Indonesia, ready bersama Bang Iwan ataupun teman-teman di toko yang pastinya authorized resellernya WeDoGolf. Terima kasih sudah menonton, seru banget. Semoga pilihan ini bisa menjadi opsi yang baik dan bisa bikin gue jadi golfer yang makin jago. Terima kasih sudah menonton. Dadah.
250.
So, T-Series yang baru gila sih, enak banget. Gue sekarang tadi habis di fitting tetap di T150, tapi kita ganti shaft dan outcome-nya jadi lebih konsisten. Dan feel si head-nya pun juga beda banget ya, karena dengan teknologi yang baru itu ngebantu gue untuk jaga dispersion-nya lebih bagus lagi. Dengan fitting iron yang terbaru itu kan sekarang kita bisa ganti-ganti shaft langsung ya. But so far tidak merubah feel sih. Jadi kalian juga bisa langsung coba dengan berbagai macam shaft. Jadi itu sebuah breakthrough buat fitting iron.
Bagus iron barunya, tadi kita udah coba. Saya coba dua, yang T150 sama T100 karena itu yang saya pakai sebelumnya. Dan yang T150 kebetulan lebih cocok daripada yang T100. Dua-duanya stick bagus, dua-duanya club bagus. Cuman emang tadi setelah ditaruh di TrackMan, melakukan beberapa tes, dan T150 yang berikutnya adalah pilihan saya. Iya.
Terlepas dari akhirnya udah pakai 150 ya, gimana 250 yang baru?
Sleek itu emang bentuknya dibuat seperti tour player punya looks gitu loh. Jadi seperti blade ya kelihatannya ya. Itu tapi sebenarnya nggak tipis dan itu masih very forgiving dan cocok sekali. Hanya bentuknya it's a tour look, itu bagus buat orang-orang yang impactnya masih belum terlalu konsisten di tengah, karena mereka ada teknologinya yang bisa membuat dispersionnya semakin dikit dan juga distance-nya masih dapat gitu walaupun miss hit gitu loh. Bagus ya pokoknya, cakep banget.